This is the plaintiff, Anthony Moore. He says he got into an altercation with the defendant on the road one day, and the hothead threw a coffee into his car window where his 14-year-old son was sitting. He then drove his car into his passenger side door and then took off. They caught up with him at a red light. The cops came, and now he has $1,330.43 in damages, and the defendant needs to pay, so he's suing for just that. These are the defendants, Stephen Quintana and Enrique Rodriguez. Enrique says there was a mix-up at a traffic circle. Words were exchanged. Then the plaintiff's son threw a bottle of soda at his face. When the light turned green, he hit the gas. The plaintiff hit the gas and then rammed into him full force. The kid then gets out of the car, kicks in his window, and punched him in the face. The cops arrested him, and here they are. They're accused of a real road rage.
All parties, please raise your right hands. Be seated. Come to order, please. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Anthony Moore,
Yeah.
you are suing Stephen Quintana and Enrique Rodriguez for $1,330.43. The estimate to repair your car that you say was damaged as a result of who was driving?
I was.
And your name is?
Enrique Rodriguez.
Okay. Which you say was damaged as a result of Mr. Rodriguez's negligence. Tell me what happened.
I was coming onto the circular in New Rochelle.
Okay.
And
Does that look right? You want to come over here and show me with cars how it happened?
Yeah.
Come on over. Pick any car to be your car. Okay.
I'm coming from this way
Okay.
onto the circular.
Okay, but look at where you put yourself, right on the median. I assume you were following traffic laws and not on the median? Okay, good.
And he's coming this way on
Okay,
the
so
circular.
put another car as him.
He's coming this way.
Okay.
And there's a car stopped right here
Okay.
in his lane.
Okay.
All right?
You want to put that third car there then?
Right here.
Okay.
All right? What he did, he just came across here and came towards coming towards me here.
Okay.
So he happened to get through and continue going.
Okay.
So what happened? I got onto the lane, boom.
Where are you going? You're not
I'm going
circling back
I'm going
again.
the same way as him. We got to make a right
Okay.
towards where we're going.
Okay.
I turned this way and got to the
To cut him off?
No, to the traffic light.
Slow your roll here. This is maybe this isn't drawn right. If it's not, then just stop.
I'm using
You
this.
see, I know, but don't.
All
This
right.
is a median, right? These are the two lanes this way. These are the two lanes that way. So where's the traffic light? Here in the middle?
All right, the traffic light is here.
Out there. So his
Out
car's
there.
out there. That's fine. So
Right,
his
and
car's
he
there.
already got over here to
And
this
he's
lane.
there. So you do what?
I'm here now.
Uh-huh.
I got onto the traffic light. So I hollered at him and I said, yo, man, you give me a drive.
Okay.
And as I told him that he had a cup of Dunkin' Donut coffee that he literally pelted on the passenger side. My son was on this side,
Is that your son?
Yeah.
How old is your son?
14.
14.
And when he threw the cup of coffee now, I assume it was hot, so my son opened the door to jump out. And why?
Wait, your son opened the door to jump out. I would stay in because the coffee's hot. What are you talking about?
But I don't know.
Is the window down?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. So he came while he was opening the door to come out. This guy just did like this and hit the car and continued going. My son ran out at that point in time and caught him at this stop here.
Okay. Why is your 14-year-old running out of the car and chasing down?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, you don't know if the guy has a gun in his nuts, right? But you're the dad. He's 14, so he acts like a 14-year-old does. I expect you to.
I'm in the car.
I understand, but say, grab him by that striped shirt of his and say, stay here. We'll take care of this by calling the cops. I mean, he's more precious than the car door, right?
I hear you.
Oh my gosh. Go ahead and go back. Let me hear from you.
After my father says words to him saying that he cut him off, he got mad, I guess, and he threw the coffee.
Was it hot?
Yeah.
Okay.
He threw it in the whole window, and then I get out the car to open the door, and then he drives like he's about to hit me, so I jump back in the car, and he hit the door, and the whole door just went back, and then he pulled off. So
Do you have a picture of the damage to your door?
yes.
Okay, while you're showing me that, go ahead, go on.
Then I see he keeps going and makes the right, so I dashed across the grass, to chase after this car, and then he stopped, so I knocked on his window. He was about to keep going, so then I broke the window, and then...
Wait. You chased him down.
Yeah.
You broke his window how?
I kicked his window in.
You kicked his window?
Yes. Because he was trying to keep
How
going.
old are you? You're 14 years old. You're 14?
No, I'm not 14.
How old are you, sweetheart?
I'm 17.
Why'd your dad say you were 14?
Because I have another brother that's 14.
Do you know how many times he's told us you were 14?
He has a lot of kids, man.
How many kids you have?
7.
Why don't you try to keep them straight and stop pollinating if you can't keep their ages straight? How old is your son? How
Which
old is
one?
that boy next to you?
Who's 17?
Look at him.
These litigants got into a crazy road rage incident with things thrown, and one of the litigants' kids got involved as well. It's insane. Let's listen.
Honest to God. So you're 17.
Yes, man.
So you go over there and in your anger, you kick the window open?
Yeah, because I tried to open the door because I was trying to make him stop, but he kept going. And then I kicked the window, and then I went in and I grabbed him like, yo, where you going? Like, and then that's when the police came and stopped everything.
Who got in trouble for what?
He got in
I
trouble.
got
They say
arrested.
that was a criminal offense, which I
Oh, you
think.
think? What happened? Were you in the car?
No, I was not.
You're the owner of the car?
Yes.
How do you two know each
he
other?
just
Well,
told me.
he's my wife's cousin. And what happened was that I had left the car there. I wasn't able, and since he worked close by, he had a key to the car. I asked him if he could bring it back to New Rochelle to my residence because I was working close to in another town.
So he was doing you the favor of bringing you the car?
Yes, and that was it. All
Okay,
of a-
well, yeah, not so much. Okay, now you
All
come
right,
back
so-
over here and tell me. Come on
I was
over here.
driving,
Wait, hold on. What I'd like you to do is show me with the 3 different cars how things happen.
I'm gonna try my best because this is wrong.
Here. What he had
This is,
said is that
two
there was.
lanes,
Hold on
right?
1 second. Pay attention. What he had said is that there was a car here. This is you. That you went around here, and that you cut him off, and that then he came over here to where the light was, and that's when he started jawing at you, and that's where the problem happens, and then the rest happens over here.
I'm gonna tell you guys.
Okay. How do you say it
This is what
happened?
happened. I'm gonna do something else too, right here. Okay. This is around the circle, right? Around the circle, they have the jail sign over here for me.
The yield. Okay.
So I was driving, but this is like that.
I've got the.
I was
on.
I was in this side. There were cars coming in this way, so I stopped because I have the jail sign over here.
Yield.
Yield sign. I'm
Okay.
sorry. So they passed by. This is another yield sign.
Okay.
So
Got it.
I was after all the car passed by. I just passed by too because there were a few cars passing by. Mr. Anthony or whatever his name is was driving over here. I didn't have the jail sign like you say they do.
Yield.
Yield sign.
That's how all of us say
Sorry,
it.
sorry. Well, yeah. So they look at me like, man, you know, I ignored them because I said, what's wrong with these guys? When I just passing by to them, going this way, but I just put my blinker to the
Okay.
right side
Okay.
because
Okay, go
you
on.
can go that way too.
Okay.
So this guy got mad. He was driving like really angry. So when the light turned on red, I stopped. So they were behind me, so they just, they stopped also together. So they start arguing with me and I just rolled down
What
the
did
window.
he say?
They were cursing at me. I said,
What did
"You
he say?
stupid, you didn't set the sign." I told him, no, you guys supposed to stop. And the kid was start screaming, I ignored them. So the kid threw the bottle first on me, on my face. He hit me.
Threw a bottle at
A
you?
bottle of Coke. The bottle of
Plastic
Coke
A
on my
glass
face.
or a plastic?
Plastic one.
Okay.
So I got pissed off. As soon as the light turned on green, I just grabbed the cup of coffee. So I just threw it at them.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
I was
No, but I'm
mad.
serious. What?
I was pissed.
don't care that
I
you're
know,
mad.
I
We
know.
all get mad 50 times a day. But like,
Yeah.
why would you think that this is like civilized behavior in a
Yeah.
civilized
It
country?
was my fault also. So,
Oh, it's both. It was everybody's fault.
Okay.
Because stop it. Because there's not a grown up among any of you. Oh my gosh. So he throws a Coke at you. So instead of calling the cops and giving them the license plate, you throw a coffee at them.
Yes.
Okay, go on.
So when the light turned on green, we both hit the gas. At the same time, the kid opened the door. So he hit me. I didn't hit them. They hit me when the light turned on green. But the kid opened the door at the same time. I didn't want to hit the kid. So I just, stopped a little bit, but he hit me more. And I just,
I
so
want you
stopped.
to, you could stop with the math. Go over here and finish your story from over here.
So then I stopped. That's when the kid started running after the car. So I had the door open, the window open, my window. So the gentleman just,
Which gentleman?
the father and the kid was kicking the door.
Wait,
So
who was
until-
kicking the door? The father and the kid, or
No,
just
the
the kid?
kid was kicking the door until he broke the door. The window. He was kicking the door and the window. That's when the police show up. And I couldn't get out of the car anyway, but the kid broke the window, and the police took a report. And
Let me see the police report. Mr. Quintana, when do you get called?
I was just waiting for him, but when he shows up at the site where I was working, the car's in pieces. The windshield was broken. The driver's headlight was busted. I'm
Have
like,
he told you what happened, or that's how you just
well,
look
he
at the...
tried to explain it to me, but,
But you had
he was
seen the car
startled.
first.
He was nervous. So I said, look,
Put your hand down.
I said the damage is done. Right now I'm working. I don't want to. I don't have time for this.
What
right
kind
now.
of car is this?
It's a Toyota 1993 Toyota Corolla.
Do you guys have a police report? You have to have a police report because you got arrested, so you have to have a police report.
They told us they couldn't find a police report on the accident because nobody was hurt. So
What does that have to do with anything? People are punching each other's doors out, crashing deliberately each other, but the police department doesn't write a police report?
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So both of them are jerks. One of them suffers property damage. Do you give that guy money?
No, I think they both deserve what they got.
Okay, what they got was a bunch of road rage. But the question, should one of them walk away with some cash?
Definitely. They went over the line.
But would you give? But if they both went over the line, why give the one guy who happened to suffer the damage the cash?
Talking is one thing, but damage is another.
What do you think?
I agree with him. Talking is one thing. He shouldn't have damaged his property.
Fair enough. Going inside the courtroom.
He told me as far that he had everything taken care of.
Wait, say that again.
that's the claim.
What did you just
That
say?
Enrique, that he was going to handle all the police reports because it wasn't, an actual accident or whatever. I just received a letter that I'm being
that's the
sued.
only thing. That's the only thing they gave me.
Yeah, well, you probably shouldn't have left it to him. This is interesting. Traveler's insurance. Mr. Moore makes a claim against Mr. Quintana, that's you,
Yes.
right? On insurance. We have completed our investigation, are denying your claim for damages to your 2003 Windstar, that's yours. In all policies, there are disclaimers for road rage, and this is the case in this loss. Both drivers lost their tempers, and the loss occurred after the initial altercation, which did not involve any collision. When you attempted to apprehend our insured in his attempt to flee, this loss occurred. And then, did you try to claim on his insurance?
Yes, but what it was that, you see, since the insurance didn't cover anything, my agreement was with Enrique he said, listen, because somebody has to be responsible for my car. The window on the driver's side, because, but now I
Not
just
the
can't.
windshield, but the driver's side window?
Yes, the driver's side window.
Who took care of it? You personally took care of it?
He got locked up. He
Right.
got charged
So
for a criminal
did the
offense.
criminal court make him take care of it?
Well, I paid. I had.
Right,
to
you
pay.
paid it because he's your son, but that's what happened.
He
Now,
literally-
according to you, the way the car, show me the pictures. Are these the best pictures you have of the car door, of your car door?
Yeah. You can see from the start where he literally started to hit the door and continue going.
All right. Now, what is the damage to your car as a result of everything that happened?
Okay, the damage to the car was the headlight on the driver's side. Okay, it was a front headlight. Also, we are unable to open and close the door because it's jammed in, and the motor that for the window for the windshield.
Did you ever talk to him?
No, I never got a phone call from him.
So
or
how
anything.
is it that he ended up paying, just through the criminal courts, how much did you end up paying in criminal court?
Something like 150.
Do you have some
receipt?
paperwork to show that? See what he's trying to get. Show me the estimate for the repair for your car. Hand it to my bailiff.
It's 1,300. That one right there.
It's right.
$1,300. Yeah.
Okay. Why did someone tell the prosecutor that it would be $75? And if you paid $150 and not $75, where did the other $75 go?
And plus the surcharge, right? The surcharge thing. The fee.
Okay, but only $75 was for the actual window.
For the window, yeah.
Okay. How is it $1,330 for the window? This is what kind of car that you have, sir?
It's a Toyota Corolla. A 4-door. 1993. That's an estimate for all the damages that were done for the car.
Okay,
For
but
the
I don't
accident.
understand how
But not for the
somebody
window.
kicking your door and kicking a window ends up being more than what your car's worth. I mean,
No, because he hit me on the driver's side.
okay. Do you have a picture of the damage to your car? Because this doesn't do it. This wasn't a
That's,
picture.
Well,
that
that's
gave it.
all the evidence
that's
that
all
Enrique
the
got
evidence.
for him.
Did you throw a Coke, plastic bottle of Coke?
No, ma'am. I had nothing in my hand.
You know what I think? I think a couple of things. I find it ironic that the damage to each of your respective cars is almost the exact same figure. I listened to how each of you say this accident happened, and I almost believe in my heart that each of you believe exactly what you're saying about how it happened. Because that tends to be the problem with people who see things only their way and who have serious anger control problems, which all three of you have. It's almost like you're engaging in mutual combat with your automobiles. Do you know how many cases of road rage end up with homicide? And I imagine that you, Dad, were pretty scared when your 17-year-old got carted away to jail. And I imagine you were pretty scared when you got carted away to jail. And in a poetic way, I'm glad that you all stood there and said, oh my God, what have we done? Because the next time it might not end with just $1,300 worth of damage. As far as I'm concerned, you all eat your own damages. That's my ruling.
Nothing for either party. So step on in here. And what's your reaction to the judge's words? Directed at both of you, really.
Oh, I don't think it's fair. He hit my car at a standing red light. I'm supposed to fix my car? Come on.
Okay, what about all the stuff about fighting on the road and road rage?
She's
Yeah,
right.
she's
But-
right about that. That's what I'm asking about.
She's right.
Well,
But, you know.
and
it's
you,
your
did you
own
learn
car.
anything here?
This is the
What'd you learn?
This is the
Don't
estimate.
get out and hit his car.
The estimate.
All right, okay, guys, that's enough.
This is the estimate. from
Thank you very much.
insurance.
Okay, good, thanks. Head right down there. All right, come on over here. Step over here. Come on. So what's your feeling on the outcome here now?
We have to calm down, it's just,
You mean bring the anger level down?
exactly, we have to do that. Actually,
So you're
They had
ashamed of
to
your,
do it.
Get in
you're
the car
ashamed of
and
your
drive
behavior?
and go home.
oh,
All right, yeah, good idea. Right that way. Harvey?
Okay, generally the judge assigns blame, what percentage responsibility you owe, and that your damages are reduced by that amount. In this case, they both suffered roughly the same amount of damage. They both were equally at fault, so it became a wash. That will do it for this case of litigants. For the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.